Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Scorpio. I'm the Can Astrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for February 2025. This is the full moon reading. Also, what you have coming in February 2025, or whenever you're seeing this, throughout the month or whatever. There could be messages meant for you if you're watching this. So, Scorpio, the song that I had on pre-shuffle, I actually had two songs. The first one is by the same person. So the first one is called Now or Never by Dizzy Wright. But then the second song came on, and it's another Dizzy Wright song. And the lyrics popped up on this one because it wasn't on the first one. So it's called Hundreds of Thousands, and it's by Dizzy Wright and Dimrick. And what's interesting for me, at least, is Dizzy Wright comes from Michigan, but he was brought up in Las Vegas, which is where I'm based. And Las Vegas, Dizzy Wright, not only do we share a last name, which I think is pretty cool, but he started a cannabis brand here, and it's done really well. And so he talks about this in the song, but it's like the song is all about getting money, partnering and plotting, could be in cannabis, doesn't have to be, but, you could be working in the industry. But also never giving up, and it being something for the people, not just yourself. So I really like this. Some of the lyrics, I'm talking 100,000 grams, let's all double up, plus 4, I need my weed money back, plus more. Yeah, y'all know the deal, the realest that we ain't giving up. Look, me and Dimrick, we was plotting at the Denver Cup. Now we on the road, legendary stoners getting stoned, and none of my growers ever be in a rush. Knew if you need it, go and get, just believe it first. Marijuana for the people, keep the people first. That. Maintain it to keep it, we all needed the work. Dizzy OG for the G alert. As I hit my two-step with a blunt in my mouth. Legendary stoner, I am one of them now. I'm on tour, I've been running around. I need hundreds and hundreds of thousands. Yeah, so you're getting money, Scorpio, and you're working for it hard, and it's coming to you, okay? But it's not just for yourself, it's for the people, it's for, the better of all good. Like, that's who we are, Scorpio. And I say we because, as you guys know, especially my returning subscribers, and welcome back to my returning subscribers, you guys know that I share Super Scorpio placements with you, Sun, Moon, Rising, Uranus, Juno, and Vesta. Okay, a lot. So I vibe with y'all. I love this channel. And make sure that if you haven't subscribed, that you hit that subscription button, like and share with anybody that you feel that could also benefit from this message. And so we're talking about getting money, Scorpio. So also for my returning subscribers, you guys know at the end of every year I do a predictions video for the upcoming full moons. This year it was like 3 hours long, so if you want it, it's like $20.25. You can follow along with me every single month and also watch ahead. Journal it yourself. But what we do is we journal everything, and then we talk about it in the upcoming months. So, this month, the full moon is on February 12th at 5:53 a.m. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm like still wheezing, and my throat's still a little bit sore. I've been sucking on doTERRA. It's like not Halls, but it's like the doTERRA things. So good, and they work so well. I caught something. I don't know what it is. It could be this new strain of stuff or whatever, but it's been kicking my butt. So I've been sleeping a lot, and I got a burst of energy, so I wanted to get some readings out, and here I am. But the full moon is on February 12th at 5:53 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's on a Wednesday. It's the Leo snow moon. Okay, so Leo is all about the energy of like stepping up into your power, using your voice, taking center stage, showing people who you really are, like who you really truly are, taking off that mask and showing them the real you, okay? And this is for everybody across the board. So February 4th, Jupiter retrograde ended and went direct, and so that's very beneficial, especially for those of us who have significant Jupiter placements in our chart. Excuse me. And then February 4th, Mars retrograde ends. And that's also very beneficial, especially for us because Scorpio is ruled by Mars. It's one of our ruling planets. And it's the planet of aggression and war. And so it's like things won't be so and crazy, okay? So The first card that we picked, or that popped up for our moon reading, was the Ace of Pentacles. This is great for us. Aces are gifts from the universe. Pentacles are all about money, coins, success, material gain, that type of thing. And this also, talks about the beginning or the opportunity for something like a venture, a new beginning, a partnership, or anything like that to be very successful. It doesn't have to just be one thing. It could be multiple things, multiple ventures, right? But then we pulled the letting go card. So in order for this to actually happen and come to fruition, hold that thought, you have to let something go, in order to open up and give room for, new to come in. Then we chose, or why do I keep saying that? Universe chose it. Then the number 37 card popped up. It's the Harvest Moon. That's all about fruition, okay? Things coming to fruition, things coming to harvest. It's harvest season, and that is in October, the beginning of Scorpio season. So 3 plus 7, somebody could be 37 years old. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10s are endings, but they're also beginnings, because 1 plus 0 equals 1, and it's like endings and beginnings. It's very symbolic. Then we got the number 11 Damiana card, the Beloved. Now, Damiana, I looked this up, it's a shrub, but it's also used as, like, it flowers. It produces a fruit that's almost like a fig, but it's used as an alternative to triple sec, and it's kind of like an aphrodisiac, and it makes you feel all light and giggly and, loose and whatnot. And so, yeah, I mean, that works when it's with the Beloved, right? But this also could just make you feel happy and lethargic and loving towards, friends, family in a platonic way. 11 is twin flame soulmate energy, so regardless if it's romantic or platonic, this is like twin flame soulmate energy. 1 plus 1 equals 2, and 2 also talks about stability and unity. Okay, and that could be in a partnership, that could be in a business, that could be in a friendship, whatever. So then we pulled the first quarter moon in Virgo. You could have strong Virgo placements or be dealing with somebody who does. It talks about assess the situation. Okay, before making a full-on decision about moving forward with something, it could be a partnership, it could be a relationship, it could be a situation. Assess the situation, take a step back, look at everything, look at all your options, all your opportunities. Maybe give it to the end of the month before you fully commit to that person, to that plan, to that whatever. But assess the situation. Then we got Sunstone for the crystal card. This is like a orange rusty colored stone, and it's like sparkly. This one is rolled, so it looks nice and shiny and smooth. But Sunstone is a stone of, crystal, whatever, of creativity. It's all about creativity, using your creativity in order to move forward with this Ace of Pentacles, letting go of something, obviously. But, whatever this is could come to fruition, especially around the time of October, around the time of some of our birthdays. And this could be something that you're doing in partnership with a beloved, again, whether that's friend, family, romance, platonic, whatever. But you'll have to assess the situation and be creative about it. Now, last but not least, I have been playing with Astro Dice. It's my new favorite obsession. And this is based on the 3 main principles of astrology. And so I could go into a much longer rant about what each one of these actually means. But the dice that I rolled was Pluto and Aries in the 5th house. And when you combine all those things together, it talks about reinventing the game. Now, for my U.S. viewers and those who watch the Super Bowl, if you caught the halftime show with Kendrick Lamar at the end of his performance, which was epic and genius, by the way, if you don't understand all of the underlying symbology that he meticulously and so artistically wove throughout the entire performance, he talks about game over, and there's a lot of meaning and depth to that. So if you know what I'm saying and you know what I'm talking about, I'd love to know your thoughts. Drop it in the comments below because it was amazing. So this could have something to do with that, but also you could be dealing with reinventing the game, reinventing yourself, reinventing something in your industry, your career, your job, a project, something around you that is like really creative, and it could bring you a lot, like a successful Ace of Pentacles. You know, aces are like gifts from the universe, like I said, and it's like a really big deal. So you have a huge opportunity during this entire month of February. Okay, let's get into the cards. My ears are popping as I'm saying this, so please bear with me. Okay, this is the 4 Agreements Oracle. If you haven't read the book, make sure you do. It's life-changing. I believe everything's on audio too, so I'm sure it's on audio. The 4 Agreements. What do we have for Scorpio? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. February 2025, full moon. What do we have coming in for Scorpio, please? What are the messages that they need to know in here? Ooh, Scorpio. Mind you, I'm saying, like, I'm reading, I'm all part of this too. This is not my personal reading. I don't do that, but I get schooled just as much as you. Okay, that's top of the deck. Bottom of the deck, we have always do your best. Practice makes the master. I like that. Practice makes the master. Always do your best. So, by doing your best over and over, you can master the art of transformation. By doing your best, the habits of misusing your word, taking things personally, and making assumptions will become weaker and less frequent with time. Pay attention to that. I always say, you know, when you repeat something over and over again, it becomes part of you. That's like the art of effective persuasion. You know, knowing how to use words and knowing more ways, you know, to get people to say yes than they know ways to say no. Now, you got to be careful about that because, again, just like this is talking about, your words can also be used to manipulate things, right? But it's all about intent and the intent that you put behind things. You know, if you're being really honest, you know, people will see that. But, you know, the moment that, you know, your words don't match your actions, then that's when people start to mistrust you. So, but when you're doing your best over and over, you can master the art of transformation. And we are masters of transformation. That's literally what our sign is all about. So, top of the deck, that's underlying energy. Top of the deck, be impeccable with your word. We're talking about words, right? Always do your best, but we're talking about words. And then it's saying be impeccable with your word. Release the need to be right, Scorpio. Oofda. That's what I was kind of laughing at. It's not that we like to control everything, but we like to know what's going on as much as possible because we don't trust anything as a Scorpio. Smash that like button if you agree. So when you believe in something, you assume you are right, and you may even destroy relationships in order to defend your position. Let go of the need to defend your position. Listen, with what's going on in the world, there's been some heated conversations on my Facebook account and some of my accounts. And listen, I have no problem deleting anybody that, you know, disturbs my peace and has nasty comments about other people. I have my boundaries. I have my limits, right? It can destroy some, you know, relationships. But you always assume that you're right. Everybody has the choice to their own opinion. And I understand this, you know. And maybe I should think about this, you know, take a step back and, you know, think on more of a spiritual level. But here's the thing also, Scorpio. Just because you're spiritual does not mean that you can't exercise your throat chakra and speak up for the things that you believe in. Okay? But this spirit is warning you. When you believe something, you assume that you're right, and you may even destroy relationships in order to defend your position. Are you willing to destroy those relationships? If it doesn't mean anything to you, then sure, you know, defend yourself. Defend, you know, what you believe. But Spirit is saying let go of the need to defend your position because, you know what, you don't have anything to defend. You don't need to. Let people make their own choices. Let people make their own mistakes. You know, you don't have to get into an argument about it. Just delete them off of Facebook or whatever the platform is, you know. So, I have to listen to my own advice, too. Holler if you hear me. Okay, so, Scorpio, what do we have for the tea fortune cards, or tea leaf fortune cards for February 2025? Higher peace, power, protection, prosperity for the greater good, so mote it be. Scorpio. Scorpio, please. What do we have for Scorpio? See how it's all falling in a row like that? I like it. It's all face down, though. That scares me. Finger. Warning you of a problem either now or in the future. Also, just so you know, this is like the energy going into the tarot reading. So this has already happened. It could be present, right? But like it's mainly already happened or is happening now. Leading up to this. My ears are popping. Not in the like, you know, your angels and spirits are talking to you way. Like, no, like every time I swallow, they pop. Okay. What else do we have for Scorpio? Also, take care of your health, Scorpio. Use wellness formula. I'm not a physician, so, you know, check with your health care provider or whatever, but wellness formula from the vitamin shop, I swear by it. Talked about it before. Love it. Scorpio, thank you. Underneath the deck, tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So there could be a problem that happens while you're at a celebration having fun and enjoyment, but it doesn't have to be so serious. Ooh. Okay. I like it. Okay, Scorpio. We start out with the ladder. It's climbing towards success. You are climbing towards success. And I mean, we know we're Scorpio, right? So then we have the horseshoe. Good luck. And, you know, like, again, Jupiter just went direct. Many of us have, you know, very strong Jupiter placements with our anyway, astrology stuff, right? But horseshoe, good luck. Dogs, getting together with friends. This could be that celebration, fun, enjoyment. Now, you should accept valid criticism. That could be from spirit, releasing the need to be right? Okay, then we have key, successful outcome to your problem. So, there could be, you know, this problem that you're having, but it's like, I feel like many of you just have to speak up and, like, talk it out. Figure it out. But then we have a rat, someone working against you behind your back. Again, we're Scorpios. There's always somebody working behind our back. That's no surprise. But that also could be the warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. That could be that rat. Okay, let's get into the cards. What do we have for Scorpio, please? February 2025. Moon message. Anytime around the full moon. You could be dealing with a Cancer sun or someone who has Cancer sun in the 10th house. Speaking of 10s, 10 of Swords is the energy going into this. There's an ending of some sort. You're walking away from something. Now, 10 of Swords is like painful. This is something painful. Something that could have to do with communication. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be those signs, but it's like something that's ending and it's like never coming back. Right? It's done. Like finished, right? So it could be bittersweet. Let's get 3 cards, please, for Scorpio. Wow, when the first 2 fell out. Okay. Okay. Goodness. I'm just hearing one more because I feel like the 9 of Wands and they fell out together. Okay. That makes sense. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. So underneath the deck, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. He's the slowest moving knight in the deck, but what he brings with him is that Ace of Pentacles. So this could be something that you've been talking about for a while, or that has been, excuse me, has been manifesting. Like, I'm like wheezing, you guys. It's been manifesting for a while, whether you knew the details of it or not. It's like it's coming to you. You could feel it, you could sense it, it's just not here, and I feel like it's starting to arrive. That's why it's underneath the deck. It's like what you don't see coming. The first 2 cards that fall out together, it's the 9 of Wands and the Hierophant, which I love, especially falling out together. Like he's sitting there like celebrating. This tells me that number one, like a couple options here. You could be this Nine of Wands energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, have it somewhere in your chart. But this is like the wounded warrior. This is somebody who's been through it, the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs. But they are a wise leader. Like they know what they're doing. Lord knows we've been through the lessons, right? We've been drugged through the trenches. And this is us like standing in our power. We're down, for one more fight, to fight the good fight, right? But, we're looking for that 10th one so we can lay down the burdens and move on to the next lesson, move on to the next cycle. Paired, though, with the Hierophant is all about ascension. It's also about industry and corporations and business, right? Like big business. This also could be like, a leader or somebody that people look up to. So you could be like ascending into this kind of energy. You could also be getting like a big promotion. Because it fell right underneath the ladder, climbing to success. This could be some kind of a promotion. And this is something that's well deserved because it's like you've been fighting, you've been doing a lot of work, you deserve this. Now, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like currently right now you feel like you're in this energy. The Page is usually somebody that's younger than you. You could be dealing with somebody that's younger than you, or this could just be like your energy kind of upside down. The Page is somebody who brings like a good message or a message of prosperity or a project or something like this. But when it's in reverse, it's like it's a discussion about money, but it's like there's some kind of issue or problem with it. You could be having money problems, or there could be somebody holding back on money, like or somebody in need of money. It's like somebody needs to talk about it, and it's like you have to have the strength to get through, but it's coming. And look at that, justice is coming too. One person's justice is another person's karma. There's money that is coming that is going to balance things out, potentially from an emperor. Yeah, look at that, Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh, and the Empress behind that. There's going to be some kind of an offer with a King of Cups. Holy crap, in partnership. Somebody's really worried about it though. Worried about maybe how it'll look. Sorry, I know that went deep. This has been slow to come. This needs to happen. Somebody needs the strength to get through. I also see the infinity symbol. What goes around comes around. So this is like karma. It's like karma and justice playing out. Somebody's been upside down pentacles, but it's like they're still holding strong. She's still holding on to this even though she's upside down. Almost looks like the Hangman. Also go back to the Kendrick Lamar thing. There's a whole thread on, it looked like the Hangman in tarot, and there's symbology there. That's like somebody who's like waiting, who's in suspension, right? But it's like also divinity. It's very interesting. Okay, let's clarify this. Somebody is very spiritually like lifted and gifted. What else do we have? Underneath the deck, does it surprise you that we come out in our own reading? The Death card, Scorpio energy. So this is about control, organization, stability, and form. Growth always means leaving somebody behind. It's something behind, but also some of you could be leaving somebody behind. This is the card of transformation. It's ending a cycle, transition, time, necessary change. And so it's necessary change. Somebody's like talking about something about, maybe somebody's not being paid enough, and, they need the strength to be able to move forward because there's something bigger that's coming in. Could be that. But this is all about transformation. Regardless, I see strength as a positive outcome. So let's clarify. What is the Nine of Wands with the Hierophant? What is the Nine of Wands with the Hierophant? 2 cards fell out, and they're in reverse. Oh my goodness. Okay, so It's the Four of Swords with the Three of Wands in reverse. Now, okay. The Three of Wands in reverse is all about arrogance, obstinacy, delays, disorganization. Somebody could be really disorganized. And they're being obstinate. This is Aries energy. You could have strong Aries in your chart or be dealing with somebody who does. Now, typically, when the Three of Wands is upright, the Three of Wands is all about, waiting for your ships to come in. But the problem is that someone is very disorganized. And it's creating obstacles because they don't have their shit together. And then the Four of Swords is Libra air energy. You could be dealing with the Libra or have that some more strong in your chart too. This could be two separate people as well. Yeah, this could be two separate people. So the Four of Wands is clarifying the Hierophant, and Four of Swords is clarifying the Hierophant. Now, when upright, this talks about being like taking a rest. Excuse me, taking a rest, like mentally or physically, but needing to rest, right? And this is continuing despite dire stress, laziness, exhaustion, restlessness, stuck, unwillingness to rest. So somebody may be unwilling to rest with that, which is very unhealthy. I know, like, whatever it is that I caught, I have no choice. It has kicked me on my butt and has forced me to rest. And that's what will happen if somebody doesn't take the time to rest. What is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Here's the other thing. The Page of Pentacles, when cards are in reverse, it can mean something that's happening within a person. So Page of Pentacles is always talking about, like, opportunities and things like that. But, like, this could be like an opportunity that somebody's holding back from another person. Clarifying that is the Four of Wands, Aries energy. Be ready for the opportunity you've worked for. Somebody could be working something for themselves, like personally, and it's about to come to fruition. This talks about stability. Be ready. It's all about celebration, stability, home, rest, cleverness, beauty, romance, mirth, milestones, and community. It's completion and stable foundation. This is what somebody, like, yearns from the inside. This is what they've been working on for themselves with that Page of Pentacles energy. It's like for some of you who, I said earlier, there could be others that are, like, getting underpaid. And so they could be climbing towards success, getting a promotion because they need to be able to, keep a roof over their head for stability, right? So somebody could be getting that promotion. What's strength? What's strength for Scorpio? The Wheel of Fortune. I can't make that up. Okay, so you have strength and new beginning. You have strength. The Strength card. That's why that popped out. You have strength and new beginnings. The cycle restarts. You're starting a brand new cycle with something. This is Jupiter energy. I just said Jupiter went direct on the 4th, which is the 4th, stability. Something significant could have happened around the 4th of February. My voice is starting to go, so I might be losing my voice soon, y'all. But this is about completion, return, Jupiter return, right? Higher level success and true will. The Wheel of Fortune card also, it includes Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo energies. So you could have any of those energies within your chart or be dealing with somebody who does. This could be 4 or more people that you're dealing with. It could be a company, a foundation, something like that. But the wheel is turning in your favor, and it's turning towards fortune. And so that's why that Knight of Pentacles, it's slow moving, but it's finally coming in. Scorpio. This is going to run just a little long. Okay, underneath the deck we have the Tower. This does not scare me. This is Mars energy. Again, Mars, we are ruled by Mars. This is Scorpionic energy. Always expect the unexpected. Okay? When the Tower comes out, this talks about seek for change and options. It's about investigation and willpower, but it could be collapse, upheaval, destruction, foundational shift, reality check, ambition, and adversity. There could be something that is like brings in chaos, kind of like shifts things, right? It doesn't go the way that you think that it needs to go. It could have something to do with this Knight of Pentacles. It could be like a delay or whatever. It could have already happened, right? But what this is telling me is like what's coming in is in your favor. You just have to have the strength to actually, you know, see it through. Okay? So let's continue. We only have 2 more cards. My voice is about to give. This also could be something that's coming through because of a Tower moment, because of something that, you know, was... my daughter, also a Scorpio, is super sick too. She's now getting the brunt of it, so I have to take care of her. But this is like, you know, something that could have happened in the past that now it's like the Knight of Pentacles is coming through. It's like your justice is coming through because of all of it, you know? All right, what do we have for Scorpio, please? For the Chakra Insight Oracle. I was going to say Insight Chakra. Chakra Insight Oracle. Okay. Underneath the deck, grounding. It's grounding this message, okay? 6 could be significant. 3, 6, and 9 are always significant numbers. This is about getting out into nature, presence, practicality, stability. Get grounded. Get yourself out to nature. Out into nature, ground yourself in whatever ways that you need possible, okay? But, like, you have to be able to be grounded to get through whatever situation this is. That's why the Strength card's there. This could be the Tower moment, or you could have already been through it, but it's like you got to get grounded. Get the rest that you need. When you're sick, get the rest that you need. I'm sitting here finally being able to do these messages. I don't know if you've been following the channel for a while, because I've been really busy, you know, supporting a bunch of other people, and I've barely had time to do my own stuff, but it's like, you know, this is like forcing me to take the time that I need to rest, get myself grounded, and I do that through my readings. And so this is very therapeutic to me as well. Okay, top of the deck. Okay, top of the deck. Inner child. Ooh, I like it. So, card number 18, the 18th could be significant. 1 + 8 = 9. That's that wounded warrior energy, but 9s are also about wish fulfillment. Playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, wonder, your inner child. This could be somebody coming in who brings out the inner child in you. This could be something that you're doing that brings out the inner child in you. This also could be somebody who's maybe like younger than you, like a child, or just younger than you, that brings out the inner child, that has a certain playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, and wonder. Or somebody that brings that out within you, if I haven't said that already. You could be dealing with a child. As you hear her sneezing and coughing. Yeah, the 18th could be significant. That's my daughter's birthday. The 18th of November. Go figure. That's my message. It could be yours too. All right. Underneath the deck, we have Dandelion, Wounded Healer. You guys, that's like the very first card that popped up. The Wounded Healer, the Wounded Warrior, right? Wounded Healer. Now here's the thing. Healers always need healing, especially when you're sick. Dandelion root is a wonderful detox tea to use when you're ill. Reach for that. It has been helping me kick whatever this is butt. I've been drinking nonstop. It's like dandelion and something else, starts with a B, but it's a detox tea. Card number 53. Somebody could be 53 years old. Wounded Healer. Yeah, like this is all about healing. Dandelion tea, dandelion, you can use it in salads, the leaves. Also, dandelions are all about wishes, and this is like wishes coming true. Top of the deck, chamomile, inner peace. Okay, another wonderful tea to help relax. I feel like some of you, and this is card number 9 again. So 9s are significant. The 9th could be significant. 1 + 8 = 9, and then we have 9 again. So 9 is very significant. The 9th could be significant. Could have been significant. So chamomile is one of those flowers that makes a wonderful tea and helps you rest. I was saying earlier, like somebody's not getting a proper amount of rest, and it's going to hold them back. Or it has held them back, but chamomile helps a person rest and go to sleep. So maybe some of you need to incorporate that. Again, I'm not a physician. Consult your medical practitioner if you need to, but go check into chamomile tea. It's one of the best things in the world to help you relax and calm you. And so I'm already at 35 minutes. I didn't want this to be so long, but Scorpio, I love you, and I know it's been a minute since I've been able to get a reading out. I explain why. If you guys are still with me at this point, I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing this time and energy with me. I always enjoy it. I look forward to reading for you again in the very near future. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading where I hone in on your energy specifically, all of my information is in the description below this video, so get a hold of me, book with me. It's all down there and how to do it. And I appreciate you. Also, make sure that you check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements too. There could be additional messages for you. And, excuse me. I will see you guys on the flip side. I hope you have a fabulous February. Watch the channel for additional messages. And you guys take care. Peace.